As if it's a crime for you to just to travel abroad and come back to Nigeria in peace, especially when you have gone to abroad and maybe spent like 20 years, 25 years, 10 years, more than that. So I think it's just usually a crime. There is some form of jealousy in some communities when you just go out abroad and come back in peace, and maybe you're seeing your mates, and maybe those ones they are now more jealous. Maybe they've not made it as much or something like that. Because I don't know what happened with this Makerboy in Abo. This guy came back from Italy in this January of 2026. He got home and met his people. They were happy for him that he came back. His community were really happy for him. Then he was inside the village and going around greeting people, going to different places. So on one of the days that he went to visit a friend with his brother, to visit a friend in the next community, and as they were coming back, they were both hungry, so they went into one buka on the street there to eat and continue with their journey. So they parked their car in front of that place and they went into the buka, and as they were having their lunch, in that road, in a street that they have a lot of people, artisans with their work and all of that. They have a lot of people, maybe carpenters, tailors and all of that on the street there where he went to eat. So as he was in a buka eating, so the artisan, I don't know the particular job that this particular man has. I don't know whether he was a furniture guy or a tailor or someone or something like that. So he was chasing his apprentice. He was chasing the boy, and the boy now ran into the buka. He was chasing the boy, beating him, and the boy ran into the buka, and the man chased him into the buka and continued beating him. So as he was beating him, guys, they kept eating their food. It wasn't their business, of course, so they were eating their food. So I think humanity or maybe kind heart made this boy a guy to, like, because the man wanted to hit the boy with something. So he told the man that he shouldn't hit this boy with this thing, that he should just leave the boy, that he should just leave him, he's just a small boy now. Then the man fled up and started shouting at him and started trying to fight him, and actually started fighting him, talking to him anyhow. So his brother was really livid. The brother was like, why will you talk to my brother like that? He didn't do anything to you. He just told you to stop beating your apprentice. That why are you insulting me? How are you trying to beat him? Why are you trying to fight him? So the brother started talking to the man, and they started fighting, and the Makerboy was trying to separate them and all of that, trying to mediate and talk and even mediate between the man and his boy. So, and that was what they were doing, and they had to, the owner of the restaurant, the owner of the buka asked them to go outside and continue with their fight. So they went outside, and as they were fighting, the community people were like, maybe these guys, they are strangers, so they don't know them in that community. So they felt that maybe these people came from another place to fight this man that they already know that is from their community. So all of them came together without even asking for without even listening to this guy's explanation that it was this man that started this fight. They were trying to protect one of their community's son from being beaten by this man. That they didn't wait for him to explain that, or they didn't even want to listen. So they started beating two brothers. So Makerboy was still explaining, and they were beating him. So the brother was like trying to run away, and the brother ran into a car, and as the car hit him, he fainted there. So they continued beating. It was only Makerboy that they now focused on and kept beating. So the brother was lucky enough that he was taken to the hospital. So already he didn't know what was happening to his brother. So the brother, they kept beating him and beating him and beating him. They didn't even want to hear what was happening. I don't know, that kind of, was it jealousy for the kind of clothes that he's wearing or something? Because I think it may be that, because why would they continue beating him without waiting to hear from him? So they beat him, and they kept beating him, and he was running and running, and he was he ran into the bush. He kept running. So when the next day, his people, after when the other guy woke up, his brother woke up, he was asking of his brother. They said they did not see him. So it was later that they found him in a borrow pit. They found him like a ditch in the next village, and they didn't know what happened to him. It was this his brother that he was explaining that this and this and this was what happened. So they don't know at that point, these people beat him and killed him, and put him inside that ditch, or was he running and he now fell into the ditch by himself and died there. So nobody knew what exactly happened to him, but he was found dead in a ditch, in a borrow pit in Abo. And that was what happened to this guy. A guy that just came back. He's known to be very vibrant. He's known to be a very good guy. Even his colleagues in Italy kept saying that this guy is a very good guy, that he doesn't like trouble. He doesn't he likes seeing people suffer. Yeah, he's the kind of guy that when they describe what happened to him, they say yes, that is that kind of guy that if he sees people suffering, he had this kind of compassionate heart that he would be like, he will put himself in their shoes and try to like solve the problem for them. And that was exactly what killed him, because he was trying to mediate for this little boy that was being beaten. And from there, this man escalated the whole thing, and from there, this is what he ended up to. I just hope that particular man that started this thing, that he has been arrested. I hope he has been arrested and he will face the full force of the law, because I don't know why he will create that kind of, why he will escalate something like that to that extent, and then making the community youth to join hands and beat this guy and his brother to death. His brother survived, thank God, but this one now, this Makerboy now is gone, he's dead and gone. I don't know why people have that kind of heart to maim and kill people because of different things. When this story first came around, people said that it's because he jammed somebody with his motor, and that was why he was killed by the community boys. But they said later the story came out that it was not because he jammed anyone, that he was just trying to mediate, and that was how he died. I don't know why Nigeria is still practicing jungle justice. I keep talking about jungle justice on this channel because we've seen what jungle justice can do. These are 4 people that died in 2011 through jungle justice. A lot of people have lost their life through jungle justice. You can be walking on the street and you will see people gather around beating someone. I don't know what the kind of heart that will have that will make you come around and beat someone to death and then actually burn them. These are the things that we see here, and it's not good. No matter what crime that person commits, hand him over to the police. Hand him over to the police, because the level of jungle justice is even much. It's so high in Nigeria, and it's not good. See this guy now, he lost his life because he was trying to mediate for a young boy that was being beaten by his master, and now he has died, and this family now, they have lost their son. Assuming the other guy did not run away and was hit by a vehicle, who knows what would have happened to him? Because these people, they don't have human sympathy in their heart. They can actually kill 2 brothers at once like that. They don't care. They don't care, as long as they feel that whatever they feel that you did, that they can justify it in their heart. To them, he has given them enough reason to just take you out of this world, and that was all happened to this guy. We pray that the family, that God will grant them the fortitude to continue bearing this loss, and I hope that all the people involved in his death will be duly prosecuted, because we shouldn't be encouraging jungle justice. Whatever the person had done, why can't you people, as you come out to see what is happening, mediate between him and the man that was beating his boy? Mediate. Why what happened to mediation? What happened to separating the fight and asking them what happened, so that they can explain themselves, instead of trying to hit these guys because you see that they have a good car and they are wearing good clothes? That's very, very wrong. That's very, very wrong. I feel that's why I said jealousy. Jealousy is always part of it. It's always part of it. They always feel that you that you have made it, and me that I'm here I have not made it. Okay, it's better we remove you out of this world. That is very, 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 very wrong. That is very, very wrong. And feeling entitled on other people's money, on other people's hard work is also part of it. Because I don't know why would this thing will happen. Why wouldn't they ask what happened? Why wouldn't they ask what happened? And the other man, that man is a very, very evil individual, and he should be duly prosecuted. Seriously, the full force of law should be meted out on him, because it's not funny. It's not. I don't understand. I don't know. As a people, we need to continue talking about these things. We need to continue talking about these things. Let's hope that it will stop. Let's hope that it will stop, because there are a lot of things I'm seeing, and we will see on the internet. You will not be able to sleep the whole day. It's very, very bad. Those kind of things, they are no longer happening in a lot of countries. Why should we continue happening in our own country? Why should we continue happening in our own country? These are very, very bad things, and I hope that force of the law will come on those people that perpetrated this crime. Thank you very much for listening. Please be very careful as you're walking, as you're going about your day. Be careful. Just take care of yourself, and don't harm anyone, and don't let anyone harm you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.